And we've negotiated price cuts for all of our live streamers, whether you're on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, not going to matter. We have some really great pieces from different style earrings. We have chunky style rings. We have some that are a bit more classic and traditional. Who is there with me? Hey, Melly, how are you? Thanks for sharing these. Yes, are you kidding me? Listen, if you haven't shared the live stream yet, make sure you share this with friends and family members. Please, please, please. They need to know. Plus, live streams tend to be, you know, something that people can tune into real quickly. And also, quick tip. I'll be leaving in a few, but I'd love to see. Okay, so that was a good screen. I like that screen. All right, so I'll be leaving in a few, but would love to see your favorites before yes, okay. Some of my favorites. So I'm going to say that these studs, these blue sapphire studs, are definitely a favorite of mine. Classic, traditional. You actually have more than just the sapphire. You have a beautiful halo around it. And let me make sure I'm giving you the right. So those are going to be moissanite. So those are blue sapphire and moissanite. I also love these hoops. These are really classic hoop designs. These hoops have also moissanite. So everything's going to be super affordable. Okay. One of my favorite ring designs, I have several. Oh. Now remember, Melly, you have a chance to actually go to the website, shoplc.com, right? And I hate to take you from the live stream, but I think it's so beneficial when you have the chance to see all the items that we have listed. DJ, would you mind cranking up the AC just a bit? I straightened my hair. Look, we're trying to keep it to look like this because y'all know if you watch my show on a regular, I have naturally curly hair, so I straightened it. Spent a lot of time doing it, so I'm trying to prevent it from going curly again. And then the bracelet too, Melly. The bracelet is definitely one of my favorites. We have a classic blue sapphire bracelet with moissanite. Let's go ahead and get the party started. We're going to get the party started so you have a chance to take advantage. But as I was saying, when you go to shoplc.com, you click on Lock the Live Stream. So on our website, we have live TV, and then we have live streaming. So the live TV show is something that we have 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. The live streaming is something that we've recently kind of added to expand to other people. We realize that a lot of, people don't necessarily sit down and watch television the way that they used to. And so we wanted to connect with each and every one of you on different platforms. So welcome to you if you're on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube is one of our newest. We're glad to have you. This show is going to be jam-packed with beautiful sapphire pieces. And sapphires, what's really great about sapphire is that it comes in a variety of colors. But I think when you think about sapphire, it's probably synonymous to the blue color. That's going to be the more classic, traditional color of sapphire. In fact, it's very special to me. My daughter, she was born in the month of September, so that is her official birthstone. On so many occasions, I've tried to get her as many sapphire pieces as possible just to kind of have her wear and rock her birthstone to represent her birth month. But I think in general, because sapphires are really popular, when you think about precious gemstones, right, there are certain gems that belong in that category. Not because I say so, but more so because they've kind of labeled some of these gemstones as specific things. Precious is going to be your sapphire, your ruby, your emeralds, and your diamonds. So those are considered to be precious. What's your favorite color? I didn't know if it was... Yeah, so sapphires come in every color you can imagine. You have yellow, you have green, you have orange, you have purple, you have purpuracha, which is kind of like the lotus flower color. It's a cross between pink and peach. So it's almost like a salmon-y color. My favorite... Gosh, I hate to, okay, so I'm one of these people. If you asked me what my favorite food was, I'd say I don't have one. I'd say I could give you the top three, right? My food, which is I'm from Puerto Rico, that's where my woo-woo, wepa, all the Boricuas out there. Of course, I love my Puerto Rican food, and then I love West Indian food. So anything that has to do with like Jamaica, and because it's similar to my food. And then Indian food. And then Asian, although Indian is Asian, but I mean like Thai and Chinese and all that good stuff. So yeah, so you see what I'm saying? I can't necessarily narrow it down. So if I had to pick, I would say the blue sapphire because, again, my daughter's birthday is in the month of September, so the traditional blue is something I've always connected with. It's my favorite color. And you know what? They say over 50% of men and women love the color blue anyway. I mean, it's just this serenity color, right? Blues, it doesn't matter what shade of blue, love the blue. But the blue sapphire is going to be that darker color. And then I love the yellow. I love the bright sapphires that pop. So yellows and greens. There's also a sapphire called the sunset sapphire that's a cross between like an orange and a red, which we have all of those colors in stock. If you go to shoplc.com like I was suggesting, you click on the live streaming tab because that's going to get you access to everything we have. That's what I love. The reason why I'm sending you to our website and go to the live streaming tab, is because you have a list of all the items that I'm going to be featuring before I even get the party started. So you can click on each item, find out the price point, see, the benefits and all that good stuff. You have all the pictures, and then you have a chance to load it into your shopping cart. Now, here's the thing about the live stream. First thing is, anytime you shop with us on a live stream, you get to save on shipping and handling. So shipping and handling is free. The other thing is, whatever price point I give you, discount it 25%, which I'll be doing. I like to do that throughout the show because I want you to know the bottom line. So we have a 25% coupon code available on top of the price cut I was able to finagle for the show. So let's get the party started. We're going to start with the bracelet. The good news about bracelets here at Shop LC, I know, Melly says, I love blue too. I'm telling you, I'm obsessed with blue. Blue is like a denim, right? Like a denim jean. Denim jeans, now granted, we do have light denim, medium denim, dark denim. But at the end of the day, denim you can pair up with like any of the colors, any of your blouses, anything in your closet. And I feel like that's what the sapphire is for me. It's special because it is the official birthstone for the month of September. My daughter was born in that month. But also the fact that you have a precious gemstone that's super affordable. Now, if you've ever dreamt about, listen to this, if you've ever dreamt about owning a sapphire bracelet, a few years back I got my good friend a sapphire bracelet because she loves the color blue and her birthday is actually in October. But she wasn't a huge fan of opals until I introduced her to the Willow Opal. But she wasn't a huge fan of opals, so she had requested if I was able to send her a link with the sapphire bracelets because she wanted something classic that she can rock. And what did I do? I sent her the bracelet. I was like, forget the link. I'm going to hook her up. So, all right, what is this? The girls sapphire, nice. Okay, so thank you so much for watching. Okay, 6.5, 7.25, and the 8-inch. We have every single length possible when it comes to the sapphire. So you have all the lengths here. One of the beautiful things about this is, first of all, the price. So the price is listed at $339.99, but you get an extra 25% off the $339.99. So let me give you the new price because I don't want anybody to miss out. $254.99. Can you believe it? So we're talking about $254.99 for a beautiful sapphire bracelet that's set in 925 sterling silver. And we have an opportunity here for you to take advantage of something classic, something that also has, and a lot of these pieces will feature moissanite. So moissanite is one of the newest in the industry. Let me explain, because I will feature quite a few with moissanite. So moissanite is silicon carbide. That's the mineral name for moissanite. Moissanite is a naturally occurring mineral. The problem is when moissanite was first discovered by Henry Moissan, he actually named it after himself. This was like a long time ago, 1900s. This gentleman actually made it his life's mission to search further for more moissanites that they can use in jewelry to find that they had no success. So anytime silicon carbide moissanite is found, it's found in teeny tiny pieces. So once they cut it out of the rock or rough, you lose a lot of what's called the yield. So you can't really use it in jewelry because they're like tiny speckles of gemstone. So what they did was they found a way to recreate the moissanite in the lab just as they're doing diamonds. Right now, the biggest trend, I would say, is lab-grown diamonds and moissanite. Why? Because they give you just as much fire, if not more fire than diamonds, but it's much more affordable. Now, some of you are like, wait a minute, I've seen silicone carbide moissanite out there. I've actually seen it in other home shopping networks. I've seen it in jewelry stores, and it's not inexpensive. I know. Here at Shop LC, this is where you get the hookup. This is where you get the best price point possible, right? The reason why is because we've been manufacturing jewelry for 45 years plus. I said it. So those of you that just discovered us, you thought we were brand new. We're not. We're not the new kid on the block. In fact, this is our arena here. We're the only home shopping network, though, that basically manufactures most of their jewelry. So this is done in-house. Melly, I know the bracelet is incredible. So $339.99, $254.99 is your new price. You have a budget payment option always available to you. Let me go ahead and swing this around. If you are joining the live stream, code RED. We have blue sapphires up for grabs in some of the prettiest designs possible. They're super affordable. We offer you a 30-day money-back guarantee, so please do not hang out. We want you to hang out for just a little bit so you have a chance to see some of these designs. Okay? So the bracelet, whether you decide to get the 6.5 inch, the 7 1/4, or the 8 inch, all the bracelets are the same low price. Even though the longer you go, the more money you end up spending. Free shipping and handling with the discount, you're only paying $254.99. So if you're shopping on TikTok, you're going to click the link tree above, and then you're going to look for the live streaming tab, followed by the Shop All button. Shop All button is going to open you up. You're going to have a chance to see all the items. If you're shopping on Instagram or Facebook, the participation or how you get to that item is a bit different. In the comments section, you're going to write the word shop and then the number 1 because we're starting with the first item. As we continue to move along, it'll go shop 2, shop 3, shop 4. So you can literally put that in the comments section and then poof, bring up the item. It'll give you all the stats, all the details. Let's talk details now. Okay? Rhodium over sterling. So sterling silver here at Shop LC is going to be nickel free. And that's key because a lot of people have a little bit of a reaction to nickel when wearing it. Not everybody, but some people, experience that. I have very sensitive skin, and so this happens to me often. But that's not going to be the case with our silver. You also have rhodium over top of it. So when we finish our white metal settings, which are going to be 925 sterling silver in the DeJoy collection, we either put rhodium or platinum over top of it, which they're both part of the same family. Platinum is rare. Platinum is hypoallergenic, and platinum is going to be the most resistant to scratches. So we find when we're designing these pieces, we like to add a little rhodium or platinum over top of it to provide you with longevity. Okay, have an awesome day. Later, please. What? Later what, Cynthia? What does that mean? Later. Do we have a question from Cynthia?
I'm not sure what she means by that. No.
Okay, Cynthia, elaborate. I want to help you out if you have any questions. So $254.99, and then what we're going to do is we're going to divide this by 5. You have a 5-month budget payment plan that's available to each and every one of you. So the 5-month payment plan applies if you select the option of making payments. It's an interest-free payment plan we offer here at Shop LC. It's called Budget Pay. There is no credit check involved, no interest payments. You simply choose the option of Budget Pay, and then we'll go ahead and break down the payments in 5 months. You pay for taxes if it applies in your state or city. You don't pay for shipping. Okay? So you're at $50.99 for this beautiful, beautiful sapphire bracelet with moissanites. In the 6.5 inch, you have 6.15 carats. Now, in the sapphire, you have 25 sapphires coming in at 3.8 carats. Okay, your sapphires are going to be 3 millimeter round cut. 3 millimeter round cut. Now, it's the type of bracelet that's going to be able to withstand the test of time. Why do I say that? Because sapphires are on the Mohs scale, 1 to 10. They're 9 on the Mohs scale. So what is the Mohs scale? You're like, what in the world? What? Who? So the Mohs scale determines how resistant the surface is to scratches when it comes to your gemstones. Diamond is the most durable. It comes in at a 10. And then you have things like ruby and sapphire that are 9. You have also your quartz gemstones, like your amethyst, your citrines. Those are going to be about a 7, 7.5. So gemstones are extremely durable. They're able to withstand the test of time, but especially something like a sapphire. This beautiful bracelet also features your moissanite. So in the moissanite, which is that sparkly gemstone that has a higher refractive index than diamonds, that's right, it sparkles more than a diamond. Silicon carbide, that's the reason why it's so popular, and you see it in bridal collections. You see large moissanite pieces in solitaire designs. We have it here at Shop LC. And a lot of people kind of decide, you know what, I'd like to get moissanite instead of earth mine diamonds because it's a more affordable alternative for me. Or some of you say, well, I like that Shop LC has lab-grown diamonds, since lab-grown diamonds are the identical twin to their natural counterpart. I'm going to look at moissanite and lab-grown diamonds to see which one is going to work best for me. Well, this one features the moissanite, okay? The box closure is there, super secure, so you have the tongue and groove box closure here, lines up, and then you have the latches. So you don't just have a single latch, you have the double. You have one on each side. So with the moissanite, you have 2.35 carats of moissanite. 25 gemstones that are all moissanite. That's the white crystally gemstone, silicon carbide. With your sapphires, depending on the length, the sapphires, ladies and gentlemen, in the 6.5 inch will have 25 gemstones. And as you go longer, we're going to add a gemstone or two, right? Because you got to take it from 6.5 to 7.25. From 7.25 all the way up to 8 inch. So as we add gemstones, we do it in, sequential order. Moissanite, sapphire. We put more precious metal. We, create a longer length using more gemstone and more metal. Good news is, even if you decide to go with a longer length, you're still going to pay the same low price. So if you have any questions, please let me know. This is the Blue Sapphire special during the live stream today. We're going to be featuring all beautiful pieces that'll coordinate and match up perfectly. So I think this is like the one piece that's going to bring it all together. The one piece that you're going to be able to build upon, right? Now you need to get your sapphire ring. Now hopefully you'll get a pair of sapphire earrings. We've got the stud design. We have even the J-hoops. They are omegas. We have a pair of leverback style. So these are going to be in yellow gold over sterling. If you see anything here on the table, or if you're actually looking at our website at the same time that you're watching the show, make sure you let me know if there's anything you want to see straightforward so that I can bring it up close. And then if you've got to skedaddle, you got to go to work, whatever it is, you have the chance to at least see it. Okay? All right, so that's going to be, again, $50.99 per month. You have a 5-month payment plan, so out the door, once you're done making payments on that blue sapphire bracelet, you would have spent, or you're going to spend, $254.99, which is incredible. I don't care how many jewelry stores you walk into, what kind of connections you have in the business. You know for a fact, blue sapphire and moissanite, heck, you can spend for a quarter of a carat of moissanite, $600, $700, $800. Your moissanite is actually over 3 carats. And so is your sapphire carat weight. So congratulations on that. $254.99. Talk to me. What's going on?
I just got to raise it up.
Who said that? Who said that?
Well, no, because like on YouTube, it cuts it down quite a bit.
Okay, good. Good. So we're getting the hang of it. We want to make sure that everybody that's watching the show has the chance to actually see this properly. Coming up next. So bracelet, sapphire, right? Minimum 6.5 inch will feature 6.15 carats. 7.25 inch has 6.85 carats. And then that 8 inch features 7.6 carats of sapphire and moissanite. And those are really good looking. Remember that the sapphire gemstones and the moissanite gemstones are going to be 3 millimeter. So it's the perfect size for everyday wear. You don't have to be concerned about your sapphires. They're able to withstand the test of time, and they're a great gemstone to wear on the wrist. Okay? All right, hoops are coming up next. These are so pretty. So these are saddleback style. Okay? Called saddlebacks. So these saddlebacks are a classic hoop. We're calling it the Midnight Royalty Earring. They are 1.5 carats, and they really are the perfect size. I would consider this to be, I mean, when it comes to a classic hoop, it's nice to be able to have a smaller style. Anytime you see me outside of work, I'm probably going to have door knockers on, boo-boo. That's just me. Every now and again, depending on the occasion, I may go a little bit smaller. These are the perfect size, though, for everyday use. So if you want to wear a pair to work, you have the option of doing so with these. Why? Because they're just under 1 inch from top to bottom. So they don't have to be over the top. Kind of like these. It is what it is. But I like my big and bold earrings. So I'm going to take these off and put on the blue sapphire earrings. These feature 1.5 carats of blue sapphire. You also have the moissanite combination. So, you know, even if you have a blue sapphire piece that has diamonds or white topaz or white zircon, the moissanite is going to pair up nicely with it. Even if you have blue sapphire with diamonds, the moissanite is going to pair up nicely with it. So here you have the classic hoop. You see the difference between the sizes, obviously, right? You see why these are called door knockers. Bop, bop, bop. These are going to be just under 1 inch from top to bottom. When we talk about 1.5 carats, that's going to be total weight between the two pair. So you have about 75 points of blue sapphire and moissanite in each ear. But look at how classic these are. Don't you love them? I love the fact that they're not too big. And I love the fact that they're practical, right? If you're going out date night, you can rock your blue sapphire hoops. If you're going to work and you don't necessarily want to wear anything that's too chunky, too big, too over the top, you can definitely wear your blue sapphire hoops. Another thing I wanted you to consider as you're watching this live stream is that blue sapphire is going to go with any of the gemstones in your jewelry wardrobe, right? So if you have rubies, if you have peridot, if you have topaz, if you have, you know, some of the kunzites and morganites and tanzanites, these are going to pair up. Anything that you have that's sapphire goes well with all the other gemstones in your jewelry wardrobe. And that is important because now you're going to be rocking your sapphire as often as possible. So these hoops are 925 sterling silver. You have the rhodium finish. Rhodium, again, is platinum family. Platinum family. It's rare. Okay? It's hypoallergenic. It's not going to tarnish, so things are going to last you. Now, these are listed at $129.99. You get the 25% discount, which puts you under $100 for these. So although they're listed on our website at $129.99, because you're joining us during the live stream, you get free shipping and handling. You get the 25% discount, which takes you down to $97.50. And then you always have the budget payment option. It is a interest-free payment plan. Everybody qualifies for it. So I don't want you to, shy away from the budget pay. And in fact, I want you to take advantage of budget pay so that you have a chance to make your payments and maybe purchase a few other items that I'm going to be featuring to pair up with your blue sapphires. So $97.50, I'm going to divide that by 5. It's importante. We're talking just under $20 per month for these blue sapphire hoops. By the way, something else came up on the screen here. DJ, if you want to check that out, I'm not too sure what's going on there. But these are just under 1/2 inch.
Oh.
And they are 925 sterling silver, as I mentioned. And you have the discount. So you're only paying $19.50 if you use budget pay. If you don't, that's okay. You make your full payment up front, which is $97.50. And then you have your 30-day money-back guarantee. As long as the item is not on clearance, you're going to have a chance to send these items back. None of these items so far are on clearance. So you have a 30-day money-back guarantee. Hey, Isaac. Good to see you. Welcome to the live stream, Isaac. I'm not too sure if you're going to be checking out items for anybody in the family, but today, we have blue sapphires, which I haven't done during a live stream at all. So what's going on over there, DJ?
We lost TikTok.
Oh, we lost the TikTok? How did that happen?
I don't know. I gotta figure it out.
Okay, well, we got to go back up. Noreen. Who's Noreen? Is it you, Noreen? Is Isaac, is that Noreen, or are you saying hi, Noreen? Because you know Noreen's watching the live stream.
You know, Noreen's on there because she said earlier, are there any large sapphires?
I didn't see that. Noreen, I just saw that. Noreen, okay, so are there any large sapphires? So are you talking, I'm assuming that you're talking solitaire sapphires, right? Or the center gemstone being as big as possible. So if that's the case, I'm going to say the largest is this one here. This one here is going to be the one that's coming up right now, actually. This is our premium quality Kanchanaburi Blue Sapphire. This one has, hey Noreen, good to see you. She said it's me in the flesh. Thank you so much for tuning in. So this one is a 1.65 carat. This one's in gold, of course. Noreen, did you catch the bracelet I kicked off the show with? This thing is going to pair up nicely with everything. We did it for very little money. I think, what was the price on that?
For the
bracelet?
The bracelet?
Yeah, we went down. Okay, so it was $339.99 minus the 25%, $254.99 for the bracelet. All blue sapphire and moissanite. This one here is going to be part of our 10K Lux Soto collection. It's the largest in the center, along with, I think it's going to be a, what is it called? The buy one, the bundle deal. Good night. I'm thinking of all the terms that I use on TV, and I'm like, what, where? What am I trying to say? So, Noreen, this is going to be a bundle deal. The bundle deal is 10K white gold. It features the pendant, and it also features the ring if you bundle, if I'm not mistaken. Let's double check on that. So this one comes in size 10 for you, Noreen. I know you're always looking for size 10. This one is in size 10. I'm going to break it down. Yep, this is a bundle. This is another bundle. So how do you bundle? When you buy the matching piece, you get an extra 10%. If there's a third piece in the bundle, you get an extra 15%. So with the bundle deal, we have the ring. Let me break down the ring because that's a big one. That's a biggie. So the center sapphire here is a 7 by 5 millimeter. That's a 1 carat. Gosh, that looks like a carat and a half. The way they set that with the double halo. You have 72 lab-grown diamonds, and your lab-grown diamonds are going to be 65 points. It is 10K white gold. If you love the bigger, bolder looks, I wanted to go ahead and measure that for you. You have just over a half an inch from top to bottom. I mean, that's going to be closer to 3/4 of an inch because of the way they did that halo. That halo is double, not just a single. I still didn't win a giveaway. What giveaway are you talking about? We've got some giveaways behind the scenes. I'm not too sure if you're referring to the one that we have going now or what. But the double halo is absolute perfection. Here's the price, though. Get ready for this price cut I was able to finagle. Oh, wait. 133,999 is what it's listed at. I'm discounting it. It's $1,004.99. $1,004.99. You also have the those lab-grown diamonds that are dripped and drizzled down the shank. You have the double halo style, and this one comes in a size 6, 7, 8, 9, or 10. And as you know, you can get this sized. I do shops. I do the Shop LC every day, every single day. I'm sure you do, Isaac. I can't get enough of Shop LC either. I'm addicted. I mean, it's like you don't want to miss out on anything, right? So this one is, again, 133,999 minus the 25%. That takes you down to $1,004.99. Divide that by 5. You're at $200 per month on the budget pay. $200 per month on the budget pay. Now, if you decide to get the matching bundle special, remember you get that extra 10% off. So let me give you the info on the pendant, because the pendant pairs up perfectly with the ring. Free shipping and handling. Free shipping, as you know. And then also 30-day money-back guarantee. So if you don't love it, you can always send it back. You'll love it, though. Yes, you'll definitely love it. So the Blue Sapphire lab-grown diamond pendant is pretty much the same carat weight here. We're talking 1.65 carats. 1.65 carats. And I'm going to keep on the blue bracelet, the blue sapphire bracelet. That way as I move along, I want you guys to see how well the blue sapphire bracelet goes with every single sapphire piece I have. Gosh, look at all these pieces we have to get to. Let me pick up the pace here. So the center gemstone, let's talk carat weight. And I'm going to put them side by side so you have a chance to see both of them. This is also a 1 carat. So you have the same exact carat weight, 7 by 5 millimeter in the center. And then you have your 72 lab-grown diamonds. Oh, Isaac said he's addicted to the $1 auctions. I know, right? I feel the same way. I know how you feel. I felt the same way. I had to kind of, reel myself off of it. I found myself spending lots of time on those rising auctions. So this one is going to be just under an inch from top to bottom. Just under an inch from top to bottom. And I'm measuring the bail to the bottom. Oh, thank you, Isaac. We appreciate that. Yeah, we're a little bit different, as you know, than traditional home shopping networks, right? All of us come with our own little bag of fun. We're all unique and different here at Shop LC, which I love. It's one of the reasons why I joined the team early on when we first launched the network in 2007. And since then, it's just, the rest has been history. All right, so here is the pendant. Isn't that pretty? So the pendant is listed at I think it's the same price, $133,999, $133,999 minus the 25%. Yep, so you're at $1,499. So here's how it goes. Although both of them are listed at $133,999, with the 25% discount, it takes both of your pieces down to $1,004.99. So because I want to get you the bundle deal special, I'm going to multiply that by 2 if you get the 2 pieces times 2, right? And then I'm going to take an extra 10% off that new total minus the 10%. So believe it or not, with both pieces in your shopping cart and the extra 10%, you're spending $1,808.98. $1,808.98. And remember, you have a 30-day money-back guarantee. So it is risk-free. No risk involved at all. Get the pieces home so you can see it. If you're interested in these discounts that we're offering, all you're doing is putting the word live and 25 in your checkout section, the coupon. As soon as you see the coupon section, put the word LIVE and then the number 25. That's going to apply the 25% discount to your shopping cart. And then once you put these 2 items in your shopping cart, it automatically updates the cart with the 25% discount, or excuse me, the 10% discount rather. So you get the 25% off each item. You put them both in the shopping cart. It will recognize bundle deal, and then it's going to give you the extra 10% on the bundle. That's always nice. Now this one, I got to double check if it comes with the chain. I want to make sure it does. So this one comes with an 18-inch white gold chain, 10K, which is nice because now you have something that you're going to be able to wear right away. Sometimes, at least in the past, we featured quite a few different style pendants that didn't necessarily come with chains. This one does. There it sits. So that's going to be your blue sapphire pendant, classic, lots of bling because we've added those moissanite gemstones. And you have the matching ring to go with it if you're interested. So sold separately, you still get the 25% off either piece. If you bundle them together, you get the 25% off each piece and then the extra 10%. Take advantage of that. It's going to be a really great deal. All right, so we're going to keep moving. Coming up next, we're going to get into some DeJoy. One of the things that I love about the live stream is that we have variety. We have different price points for everyone. So please make sure you stick around as long as possible. And if you're watching on our website and you see a couple items you're interested in, you want me to bring forward, if you've got to skedaddle or leave pretty quickly, I don't mind bringing that forward. So, Noreen is saying, as usual, I'm having trouble with the code. We got to get it together. What is going on, DJ? Does Noreen usually have? I mean, Noreen's a regular shopper, so we want to make sure these codes are.
Yeah, no, for sure. Let me check. Well, what item was she trying to grab?
So, Noreen, are you trying to grab this one, the white gold? If that's the case, what we're going to have DJ do is he's going to put it in the system to see if it activates with the code, and then we'll pass that message along. But you know what to do. Contact our personal shopper team. We're going to put that number up so you can dial them, ring-a-ding-ding them so they can help you. And I apologize seriously from the bottom of my heart.
Yeah, the code's working for the pendant.
So the code is working for the pendant. I wonder. So we're working on that for you, Noreen. I'll keep you updated. So the code is working for the pendant. Let's double check the ring. Okay, this 3-stone is coming up next. Isn't that pretty? Yeah, she said it is the ring. Okay. This 3-stone is $99.99. $99.99. And that's before the discount. Oh, this is going to be a good one. I think it's going to be a 75, but I just want to make sure. $74.99 for the 3-stone. Oh my gosh. Do you have any daughters? If you have a daughter who loves her jewelry and gemstones, yes. Maybe it's a granddaughter. Could be a niece. Could be a sister. Could be a favorite aunt. I'm always, trying to hook people up with great gifts.
Okay, yeah. The Black 25 is not working for the ring. I got to talk about that.
Okay, so we are contacting them, Noreen, for that. It seems that DJ is getting the same result on our end. Try a different browser if you are on the computer. No, Isaac, we double checked to see, and it seems like that is the one that is not applying the discount. So 888-835-2237. 888-835-2237. That's going to be the number you dial real quick. And I know that sometimes it could be, a little more work than you wanted it to be, but I'm telling you, it's worth it when you talk to our personal shopper team. That way they can apply all the discounts properly and you get the sale. I don't want you to miss out on any of the discounts. This one is a 3-stone. Now, Isaac, if you have like a niece, if you have a sister, if you have a granddaughter, I'm not too sure, your situation, but I do love the idea, maybe for Mama, getting her a classic 3-stone. She says, this is always the way. Isn't that the truth? My goodness. The ones it's like, come on. But, it's worth it. They're sweet. They're sweet. They're a great team. So they'll be able to get you situated. And I don't want you to miss out. That's a baddie. Like big, bold, beautiful, stunning. That 1 carat. So make sure you lock in on that. And it's one of the only ones that we have in gold. So definitely take advantage of that. As I look through the show, that is actually the only one that we have in gold. So that 10K white gold Luxotto deal was a Memorial Day doorbuster special. Everything else is our DeJoy collection, which is nice because it, you get something a bit more affordable instead of getting the gold pieces, which are, on the rise. You have a chance to take advantage of our precious metal collection. But at the same time, here at Shop LC, even if you're shopping for gold or platinum, we still hook you up with the best prices, hands down. Okay? So, yeah, this is a 3-stone. We're at $74.99. There is a, how many months? 4-month payment plan. So I'm going to divide that by 4. We're talking $18.74 for this beauty. Yes. You know what trilogies represent? Trilogies have been, a staple in jewelry collections for forever. Trilogies are a representation of past, present, future. Trilogies can mean I love you. It can also mean, I'm always coming up with, because listen, at the end of the day, when you're presenting jewelry to that special someone, it's a little more special when you have something like to tie into that gift. Like, the 3 gems represent I love you. Little things like that make a difference. I know when my husband is creative and he comes up with all these romantic things that he does, it makes it that much more special. Now, does he have to do it? No, because the giving is the part that we appreciate. But at the same time, when there's something tied to it, you're like, oh. So yeah, trilogies represent past, present, future, today, tomorrow, yesterday, which is, the time that you've spent with the loved one. Could be maybe that you've been dating for 3 years. You could be married for 3 years. So this could be like the 3-year anniversary band. But that is dripped and drizzled in white zircon. Dripped and drizzled in white zircon. So let me give you the breakdown, because I know you're probably interested in knowing what the size of the gemstones are. These are going to be round cut gems. The sapphires themselves, we're talking about 3.25 millimeters. So they're just under a 4 millimeter round and just over 3 millimeter. So each one 3.25, 3.25. That's the millimeter size of the sapphire. The carat weight between the three in the center, just the sapphire, is 57 points. So just over a half carat of blue sapphire. Take that. Then you have 16 white zircons coming in at 48 points. Yes! Your price out the door, if you use budget pay, is under $20. If that was your budget today, you're tuning into Shop LC's live stream and you thought, no way are they going to have any blue sapphires for under $100. We did one better. We went under 75 for the blue sapphire. So you also have the 16 zircons, all that good stuff. But with that said, $18.74 is the payment plan option. Every single one of you qualify for that. Don't forget, if you're watching the live stream, like it, share the page. Let people know about this live stream so that they can tune in to what we're doing here. They can take advantage of these gifts. If you want to do what's called a build to, ship to, we can set you up with, billing you for the piece and then shipping it to your mom's house, your sister's house, your daughter's house, wherever. We're able to assist with that. And our personal shopper team can take care of that. If for whatever reason you don't necessarily know how to work your way through the system, we get it. You always want to take advantage of the 25% discount, right? Live streams, you get 25% off. You also have free shipping. So even though you're doing a bill to ship to, we can bill you on your credit card and then ship for free to your sister, which is always nice. Make sure you check out that option. If you're on our website, you can always take advantage of that. If for whatever reason you're having a hard time applying the 25% discount, which in order to get it, all you're doing in the coupon section, no matter where it is you're checking out on, you're just going to put the word live and then 25. Live and then 25. 25 will activate the 25% discount. Well, the word live and 25. And then, of course, where I'm getting the under $20 budget payment option from, that's so you don't have to take advantage of the payment plan, but you have that option. That's why I give it to you. $18.74. So in this case, this ring, we have a 30-day money-back guarantee on, a 25% discount, so it takes it from $99 to $74.99, and you have you have this in different sizes. You have a beautiful finish on the back here. It's 925 sterling silver. I mean, you want to talk about a classic sapphire ring. Sizes 5 through 10 is what this piece comes in. So you can get the perfect size for yourself or for a loved one. All right, I'm going to move. I am moving. So that is Shop 5, that 3 stone, Shop 5. Now we're going to move on to Shop 6, which if you wanted more sapphires in your setting, you can always get Shop 6, which I'm going to show you next. Dun, 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 dun. Some of you are like, oh, what are we talking? So I'm talking about not just 3 sapphires. I'm talking about 5. You've got a beautiful band style design, part of our DeJoy collection. So what is DeJoy? So here at Shop LC, I mentioned this at the start of the show, but I think it's worth mentioning again just in case you're tuning into the live stream right now. We've been manufacturing jewelry for 45 years plus. So we're the only home shopping network that actually manufactures their jewelry, I'd say like 90% of it, 95% of it. So you're buying directly from the manufacturer, and that's one of the reasons why the deals are like this. It's sizzling hot, caliente. All right, so if that's the case, you're joining us for the first time, that is. you have the chance to take advantage of a 2.1 carat sapphire white zircon ring that's on sale. What do I mean by that? $199.99, right? Minus the 25%. $150, people. So shout out to, do you just love that, Jessica? Not too sure what you mean. I love it all. I love all of our blue sapphires, especially this one, because the difference between the two is, first of all, this one can be unisex. This one can be unisex. And Isaac, don't forget, you're going to put shop 4 if that's what you're looking to get. Shop 4. And now we're on shop 6. So if you're interested in the 4th item, you're going to put shop 4, and that'll give you access to the piece. But you see the difference between the two, 3 stone, 5 stone. A little more feminine. This one is a little more on the kind of neutral side. So that one is neutral. Now that we've moved on to this one, listen to this. With the discount, you're getting this beauty for $149.99. $149.99. 30-day money-back guarantee. Sizes 6 through 10 are available. And how many months? 5-month payment plan. Oh, you're winning today. $29.99 to get this one home. $29.99. Use the budget pay. Use it. There's no qualifying, right? You don't have to get qualified for budget pay. It's an interest-free payment plan that you have access to. I want you all to use budget pay. If you don't want to, that's cool as well. I mean, once you get it home, obviously we're going to charge your card one time. In this case, the payment is $149.99. Let me break the sapphires down for you, give you some stats here so you know what to expect. 6 through 10 are your sizes. Carat weight here is heavier than the last. The last one, total weight was 1.05. This one is 2.1. So from 1.05 carats to 2.1, that's over a carat larger. So the 5 sapphires are 4 by 3 millimeter. Nice size. They are 4 by 3 millimeter. Then you have the 46 zircons coming in at nearly a carat. So you have almost a full carat of natural white zircon. Zircon is not to be confused with zirconia. Zircon is the oldest gemstone known to man. I mean, it's like old as dirt, right? Can you imagine God and dirt and Adam and Eve and just when it all started. So this is going to be 2.1 carats. 46 is the number that you have with your zircons. I like the way they strategically place the zircon on the bottom, on the top, in between the gemstones. Now, the millimeter size on this one, or if you wanted to know, what the, if it's a 1/4 of an inch, if it's a 1/3 of an inch, this one is going to be right at a 1/4 of an inch. So you do have a 1/4 of an inch wide band. Nicely done here. 1/4 of an inch wide band. And every single one of these gemstones, 4 by 3, 4 by 3, 4 by 3. So you perfectly matched gems, the color, the cut, the clarity, the carat weight. And that's really important when it comes to manufacturing jewelry. We get into that kind of stuff because we're a manufacturer. A lot of times when you walk into jewelry stores, they're not giving you this, small talk conversation about the Kanchanaburi mines in Thailand or the color saturation of certain gemstones. They may mention, oh, it's pretty, right? Let me take it out. Let me give it to you. But we like to give quite a bit of information. And this particular mine is in Thailand. And they have some beautiful sapphires that are quite captivating. This one is on sale, as I mentioned, 2.1 carats. It is in silver. You have that, it's called the Deco Dynasty ring, Deco Dynasty. And this one is rhodium over sterling, precious metal, nickel-free, 1/4 of an inch wide, 2.1 carats total weight. That's good stuff. All right, so with that said, we're going to keep moving. You want it? You have that 5-month payment plan. So if I divide that by 5, you're only paying $29.99. Everybody qualifies for the payment plan. Whether or not you take advantage of it is going to be up to you. You have to choose the option of budget pay in order to take advantage of that payment plan. Simple. You can do it on our website. You can chat with our customer care team. They'll be more than happy to apply that discount. So you've got options. Coming up, I've got another deal at $199.99. This one's going to be a 1.3 carat. Look how pretty this one is. Next one is going to be Shop 7. Oh, that one's nice. You've got that little mini halo, and then you also have a really modern design here. Those are square cut. Square cut Kanchanaburi Blue Sapphires with moissanite. 1.3 carats. This one is $199. Now this one has a larger carat weight in the center versus the square cuts. Huge fan of this one. That's good looking. We have it in sizes 5 through 10. So if you have a petite finger like myself, that's going to work well for you. I'm always hoping that we feature designs in size 5 so you can get the size that you need. Let me give you the breakdown on this one. So this is the Art Deco heirloom ring. Art Deco heirloom ring. This one has a really ridiculously good looking. This one has that center stone. I'll get you the breakdown here momentarily. How are we doing on TikTok?
Yeah,
the dealie.
TikTok kind of screwed. I'll only be able to break down if I restarted everything, unfortunately.
Okay.
Yeah.
So is it working though?
No, I would have to restart everything.
Oh, you have to restart the show.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I gotta talk to the team about that, see what's going on with that.
Okay.
So I haven't had that issue in a while.
All right. So if you know somebody who usually watches on TikTok, I would suggest you let them know they should be tuning in on the website, shoplc.com. Hit the live streaming button because for whatever reason we went down on TikTok. But the center gem is a 5x4 millimeter. That's going to be a 40-point blue sapphire. You also have the square cut blue sapphire, as I mentioned. 8 of those coming in at 60 points. Each one is a 2 millimeter. And then you have the 22 moissanites that are 30 points. You're loaded. You're loaded. You have 1 carat of blue sapphire total weight in the ring, and then you have the 30 points of moissanite. Mwah! Perfect. Gosh, and these price points are so good. So $29.99 is your payment plan option if you decide to use budget pay. $199 is the original price, but remember, you're going to discount that piece. We're going to discount that piece for you. You get the 25% discount when you shop during the live stream. You also get free shipping and handling. So you have a lot of different ways that you are saving. You're saving tons of money. With that said, if you're interested, take advantage. We're talking Shop 7. This is our 7th item in the Blue Sapphire show. We have quite a few more to get to, so we're going to keep moving. If there's any question that you have about some of these pieces, let me know so I can address those questions before we wrap up the show. We are going to be featuring my favorite, the earrings. The earrings are coming up now. This is where, all that and then some. These beautiful earrings, I'm going to take one off the stand because I want you to see it from the side. Here it is facing forward, right? And then here it is on the side. Look at all those sapphires that run all the way around. Oh my gosh. These are so pretty. All right, so these are $189.99. But you get a discount. Hey, tell me your name. I don't want to say Malta. Listen, you guys have handles. So thank you for shouting me out. Are you all seeing this? Hemet, dude, the item was on air recently. What is he saying on the team chat? I'm so nosy. I'm seeing all these messages come in from different people, and I'm like, what is he saying? Because we're trying to make sure that you guys have a chance to take advantage of every single item.
They're saying that for that item that was having issues, that it was due to being on air recently. I asked the team to activate the code for this ring. Mm-hmm. So it should be good now.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Ask customer to try, and sometime they can use the code. Okay.
No, the customer needs to connect with our personal shopper team. They should process that, Noreen.
Yeah.
Noreen, if you're still out there, they're saying that the code has been activated, so you're able to apply the discount if you haven't had a chance to call our personal shopper team. Look at how pretty these are. Come on. These are so pretty. All right, let's give you a breakdown. First of all, with the discount, takes you from $189.99. Whoa, I just put 1,008. No, it's not 1,000. 189.99 minus 25%. So you're at 142 for these. I gotta get these for my daughter. These are really pretty. And you see this, you can even see the sapphire on the side here. I like the way the gemstones are because of the setting. I mean, you have this thick setting, so they were able to put sapphires that run along the side too.
Okay, cool. The Live 25 does work now.
Good. Okay, so Noreen, if you're there, Live 25 does work on that gold piece we had earlier. The only gold piece. So the earrings, I've got the one on and then one on the earring stand. These are going to be $142.49. The sapphires themselves are 5x3 millimeter. They're 5x3 millimeter. So you have 30-point blue sapphires in each ear. The larger ones, 30, 30. Okay, that's almost a third of a carat. Then you have the 28 blue sapphires that run along the side. You see the side there? That's one of the most creative designs I've seen. I love these. Love these. So those are 1.5 millimeter. 1.5 millimeter. So 70 points in the sapphire. Not the center ones. In the center, 30 point, 30 point. In the perimeter, you have the 70 points. So you have that opportunity to buy something that's a little more elevated is what I consider it to be. You can see that here. Look how pretty this is. I mean, the way they've prong set, and it's a micro pave setting is what it is. They've set the gemstones deeper into the setting to secure each one. They are stunning. And they're on sale, $142.50. What's our budget payment option? By the way, these are called the Crown Deco earring. Crown Deco earring. So 5 months. Is there a discount on a bundle deal? $28.50 per month.
Yes, there is.
$28.50 per month. That's at Hemet, right?
Yeah.
I thought Hemet was not here. Is it another one? It's a different gentleman.
Maybe.
Okay. All right, so this one is part of the bundle deal. This one's part of the bundle deal. So you're able to secure the earrings at $28.50 per month times 5, $142.50. That's the new discount, right? They're listed at $189, but with the 25%, you're at $142.50. And then we have this ring to go with it as a bundle deal. Why? Because it's the same exact design. You see the way the sapphires, they sit up? Those sapphires that sit up, it's designed the same way. All the way around in the perimeter, you have these beautiful sapphires that wrap around the entire ring. Let's give you the breakdown. Now this one is listed at $269, the ring, $269.99 minus the 25%. So this one's going to be $202.50. $202.50. So when you bundle, ladies and gentlemen, that's where you're saving the maximum amount of money. When you bundle. Bundling, in my opinion, is the way to go. Now, obviously, you may not necessarily be interested in, the ring. Maybe you have a blue sapphire ring in your collection. I get it. Then, disregard. But I'm telling you, if you like, beautiful designs, if you're a big fan of the precious gemstone, known as the sapphire, I mean, you really are taking advantage of a great opportunity to, get your hands on something special. $202.50. $202.50. So let me show you. When you put the earrings in your shopping cart, you'll get the 25% off the earring. If you put the matching ring in your shopping cart, you're going to get the 25% off the matching ring, but then you get a bundle deal. On top of the 25% off each individual piece, you get an extra 10% off. So you're winning. You're winning if you decide to get both pieces. Okay? You are winning if you decide to get both pieces. So I want to show this to you from a different direction, and then I'm going to walk you through the carat weights here. Center gem, 6x4 millimeter. That center gemstone all by itself is a 60 point. Remember in the earrings, that 60 points was broken up between two ears or two gemstones because you have a pair. So 30-30. This one is a whopping 60 right in the middle. 12 Kanchanaburi Blue Sapphires in the perimeter. And that's all the way around. Which is designed the exact same way as the earrings. And that's going to be 44 points. So those blue sapphires are 1.75 millimeter. Your total gem weight, 1.7 carats in the ring. 1.7 carats in that ring. So, where do you get the best discounts? Here at Shop LC, you get even more discounts when we have matching pieces and you decide to bundle, right? You get an extra 10% off buy one, and then you get the second one, 10% off. You still get the 25% off each individual one, but then as a whole, you get an extra 10% on top of that, which is nice. So that is an option. Whether or not, you take advantage is up to you. Okay, so we're on shop 10. Oh, we're moving. We're moving and shaking. Welcome to the live stream here at Shop LC, Facebook, Instagram. Unfortunately, TikTok went down, but we have YouTube as well. So if you're interested in watching on YouTube, you can always watch our shows on YouTube. If you have a smart TV, we're in HD, right? So if you, so the smart TV, you go to your menu, you go to YouTube, and then you put Shop LC in your search bar. Boom, you can download us right on YouTube. You can also, on the Roku and all that good stuff, it'll ask you to find certain apps. You can download the Shop LC app to your television. So you have that option. And hopefully you're letting people know about Shop LC so that they can take advantage of some of these discounts. I mean, we offer you some deep more discounts than anybody else on planet Earth, and that's because of the access that we have to certain gemstones. In fact, our chairman and CEO is in the building. He's actually going to be traveling, I believe, to the JCK event. He usually travels with the team to secure and procure gemstones. He's been in the business, for like 50 years plus. This guy has been in the gemstone business for quite some time, and early on, he realized and recognized that he wanted to somehow be able to cut out all the middlemen and women that were involved when you buy jewelry, and you can buy directly from us so you can, just save the maximum amount of money. So the Jeweler Circular Keystone is going to be happening the 1st and 2nd week of June, if I'm not mistaken. So we have a lot of our team that'll be traveling and doing remote shows from there. It's going to be a blast. Make sure you tune in to Shop LC on the TV side. This is the live stream. We do them twice a day, except for Tuesdays. I think we've thrown in an extra one from 6 to 8 p.m. Central Time. All right, coming up, we've got a cluster design. Our Imperial Bloom ring is what you're going to see next. Imperial Bloom. I think you're going to love this one. Let's see here. What did I do? Did I put something down wrong? Let's see. I'm sure you'll figure it out. I'm trying to get organized for DJ so that, when he takes some of these items back, it's an easy transition. Where are we at? Okay, so we're down to the last 50 minutes of the show. If you're just now tuning into the live stream, we certainly appreciate you stopping by. I'm featuring blue sapphires, the official birthstone for the month of September. Classic traditional blue, considered to be a precious gemstone along with emeralds, rubies, and diamonds. I've got the deals here. So if you're interested in any of them, remember, free shipping and handling during the live stream, 25% discount during the live stream, and then you also have bundle deals. When we make matching pieces, we throw in an extra discount, and I do make you aware of that during the show. All right. This is the beautiful Imperial Blue ring. Look how pretty that is. Isn't that gorgeous? Sometimes I have to go a little further back. I always want to bring it into your, screen so that you all can see this properly. So this is a 6x4 millimeter center stone. That's a 63-point blue sapphire all by itself. All by itself. You have the 10 additional round Kanchanaburi Blue Sapphires from Thailand. That's going to be half carat. Okay, that's the outer halo. And then those sparklers. Are you wondering what that is? Those are moissanites. Let me give you the breakdown on the moissanite. Moissanite, a very popular gemstone right now within bridal collections. Those of us that like to use alternate gemstones for the look of diamonds. Moissanite is a naturally occurring gemstone known as silicon carbide. The issue is, over the years, they're only able to find teeny tiny pieces of that crystal or of that mineral. So they recreated the silicon carbide in the lab so that jewelers have the option of using this particular gemstone in their settings, and we have a chance to take advantage of it. It actually has a higher refractive index than diamonds. So in terms of sparkle, if you love things that sparkle, you're in for a special treat when it comes to moissanite. So that's going to be 1.5 carats. The actual size of the setting is pretty perfect. I'd say so. This is more of a cocktail design. You have a cluster ring. That's going to be just over 1/2 carat. And then you have a nice setting here. 37 points in the moissanite. Look at that. Look at the back end. No cut corners at all. You're getting big, bold, beautiful. This one is called the Imperial Bloom Ring. It can be yours. $269 is the listed price, but remember, you're getting the 25% discount. $202.50. $202.50. Okay, so divided by 5, because you have that 5-month payment plan, $40.50. Dun, dun, dun. $40.50 is your monthly payment plan if you choose the budget payment option. That's it. Listen, you got to choose the option. If not, you're going to pay for the entire item up front, which is fine as well, because you still get a 30-day money-back guarantee. It's just a matter of when you have that 30-day, if you do return it, would you rather get the full payment or would you rather have that budget payment back, right? So if you have a payment plan, that gives you some options to take advantage of some of the other pieces we're going to be featuring. We've got a beautiful pendant that's going to be coming up. I've got a chevron style ring that's up for grabs. I've got bigger and bolder designs. This actually comes with a bundle deal special. The earrings right here are the same. So you've got some good stuff. I've got a men's ring. So ladies, if you're looking for the perfect Father's Day gift, are you kidding me? Gentlemen, if you're stopping on by, you're hanging out with me, thank you so much for that. We appreciate it. Yeah, the bundle deal is, where you have the chance to save a little more. I don't believe this one comes with a bundle deal. We'll double check. So no, yeah, this is the as is. So $40.50 on the Imperial Bloom ring. What are you getting? 1.5 carats of blue sapphire and moissanite. 1.5 carats of blue sapphire and moissanite. Incredible. So with the 40, $269.99 minus the 25%, your total is $202.50. Where I got that smaller amount is I divided it by the 5-month payment plan that we're offering. So $40.50. Who do you know that would appreciate a genuine gemstone like sapphire? I mean, I don't know of anybody that would say, nah, I'm not really interested. Not at all. Everybody I know would appreciate a beautiful sapphire ring, pendant, or earrings. So yes, that and don't forget we can do the bill to ship to. Bill to ship to. If you haven't had a chance to get registered with us, it's free, it's easy. In order to take advantage of the discounts, you don't have to sign up for a membership or pay any extra money. You get the discount when you're shopping during the live stream. We offer you free shipping and handling. Budget pay is activated depending on the piece. That will determine how many months you actually pay. And then you have, what didn't I say? 30-day money back guarantee. Boom. So yeah, that is all on the table if you're shopping with us during the live stream. All right, that bloom ring. Let's see here. Imperial bloom. Okay. So we've got the Imperial bloom. That's going to be 11. Where did this one go? Oh, I see. You brought 10 forward. I'm seeing it now. Okay. Because I'm like, why am I off on my numbers? But I see. Okay. I got it together here. DJ, he's working it behind the scenes to ensure you guys see the bundle deals that are scheduled here. All right, so coming up next, oh my goodness, it's going to be our very first two-tone piece. I think you guys are going to love the two-tone collection. That'll come up immediately following. Let's do the earrings. Let's do the earrings. We have Kanchanaburi Blue Sapphire hoops. These are Omegas. See the little clip on the back? Aren't they pretty? These are 2.65 carats. Big deal for a little bit of money. So this is going to have the most carat weight when it comes to sapphires, but it's going to be the lowest price point we can offer you. It's listed at $139.99, but you get the 25% discount, which is bingo, jackpot. So with the $139.99 minus the 25, $114. No. $114.99 for these Omegas. Omega. I love an Omega. It holds everything upright. You ain't gonna worry about it. It's good. It's done. So this is one of the easiest styles of earrings to work with. If you saw DJ right now in the studio, you all would crack up. DJ, what are you doing?
No, they need me to look for like a missing certification card.
DJ's under the table right now. He's like, and this happens live during the shows. I can't tell you how many times I've had like a piece of jewelry or a loose gemstone, boop, that popped out of my tweezer, and all of a sudden we're all crawling around looking for it. All right, so these are free shipping and handling. Free shipping and handling. We also have this same style with other gemstones in the setting. So if you love this look, but you'd prefer to maybe do something other than sapphire, we've got other options on our website you can check out. But right now, we're focusing on blue sapphire. That is the focus. We're hooking you up with the blue sapphire. So the Omegas, let me show you how easy these are. You have the hinge design. Bring that up, snaps in place. Bring that up, boop, boop, boop. Isn't that nice? Very easy to work with. Also, the size of this, I'm going to give you some carat weight too. These from top to bottom are going to be about 3/4 of an inch. Ah! Perfect! I'm sorry, I get crazy. I do. We can have some fun. It's a live stream. Let your hair down. Have a little fun. Shoot me a message if you have any questions. Let me know. Let assistant know. All right, so you have 10 blue sapphires. 10 of them. 10 blue sapphires. Right? 5 in each ear. But when you see the gemstones and how beautiful they truly are, so they're anywhere between 4x3 to 5x3. Why is that? Because the one in the center, the one right in the middle, is going to be the largest one in the hoop. The rest of them on the top and bottom are 4x3s. The center one is a 5x3. Nicely finished on the back end here. You've got a nice thick setting, beautiful filigree work. You've got that hinge that comes right up, holds the earring upright. Poof. Perfect earring. At $139.99, you cannot beat that price. Sapphires are precious gemstones. Sapphires have historically been some of the most expensive in the world. When you think about royalty, a certain princess, Lady Di, she actually passed down, after her passing, a ring was passed down to the current princess. Is she a princess? Yeah, she's still a princess, I think. But yeah, so they rock sapphires. Now, sapphires are a representation of trust, loyalty, commitment, friendship, relationships. So you have a lot of people who enjoy wearing sapphires as like that engagement ring, or maybe it's an anniversary celebration. But it is the official birthstone for the month of September, and these earrings are fabulous. Let me show you how easy they are to put on. Lining them up, finding my piercing. Good night. Where is it? After I said that, right? Boom. In, done. Okay? So with that hinge, boop, brings it up, lines it up, and voila, you're done. So yeah, these are a really great pair, easy to wear. And as I mentioned, not too big, not too small. So the 56 natural white zircon that are along the outside are going to be a ½ carat, quarter of a carat in each ear. And then you have 2.65 carats total weight between the sapphire and the zircon. Most of that carat weight is coming from sapphire, so we're not cutting corners. We add a little zircon to create a little more elegance, a little sparkle, but really the sapphire is the superstar here. You're getting a lot for the money. That's the bottom line. Okay? All right, we're going to keep moving. So with about 40 minutes left in the show, what do I have coming up? As I mentioned, I've got some two-tone pieces. I've got a men's piece that's coming up too. That men's piece, let me show it to you. If there is a special guy in your life you want to give something really nice to for Father's Day, could be your son for graduation, even if it's a bit later, that's a stunning ring. So it's got a rectangular shape with the sapphires. That's going to be coming up here shortly. Let's get into the two-tone. Let's get into the two-tone. So, I want to make sure I've got the right one. Here it is. We have a couple two-tone pieces, actually, which is nice because they pair up very well together. This is coming up if you like the rectangular shape, if you want something a little more elongated. This is one of our two-tone pieces. You see how you have the yellow gold on the sides there? That's called hand filigree work. We have artisans that actually do that by hand using a little, technique and a tool that allows them to go in there and finish it off. This is the one that's up for grabs now, though. So this is a trilogy, but it's a very unique trilogy because you have clusters. Trilogies, typically what happens is you have solitaire gemstones, but in this case, these are clusters. So with the cluster, you have 1, 2, 3. That's the reason why they're calling it. So we're calling it the Regal Trilogy Ring. Regal Trilogy Ring. I don't know if I mentioned the name of the last piece. I did, the Imperial Bloom. Okay, I want to make sure I'm giving you the names of the rings. That's special. So the 3-stone trilogy has 2 perfect carats of sapphire. All sapphire. That's the superstar here. Now with sapphire settings like this, good night. Look at the size of that. Make sure you guys are going to the website, taking advantage of the discounts because we're offering 25% off. So from top to bottom, just in the middle, you're at 3/4 of an inch. We also have free shipping and handling we're offering. And you can do a bill to, ship to. So we can bill you and ship to somebody else if you'd like us to ship it. Because not everybody lives in the same area. Gosh, I wish my family did. I'm over here in Austin, Texas, and I have no family aside from, my side of the family. Obviously, our daughter lives here. My husband is at the house. And then we have my mother-in-law. But other than that, everybody else is spread out throughout the country. So I'm always having to send things out. And I love the fact that we do the bill to, ship to. So yeah, this one has a slight filigree detail where you have a little bit of that two-tone finish. Filigree is just that open work. When you see them take silver and kind of, they create all this fancy stuff. Did you see that? It took me back to my glow stick days. You don't listen. You already know. I used to party in my day now. All right, so 18K vermeil yellow gold over sterling. This is 2 carats. And $269.99 is your price, not. 25% off puts you at $202.50. Now, with the 5-month payment plan, let me give you your new payment amount, $40.50. $40.50 for this much blue sapphire. All of it is blue sapphire. All of it, every single one of them. Let me give you the breakdown on the gemstones, the sizes that we have. That's another great thing about shopping with us versus other people. A lot of times when you walk into jewelry stores, they come in one size. Whether or not they size it for you, I'm not too sure. I can't speak for all jewelry stores. I can tell you this much. When you shop with us, especially with our DeJoy collection, we try to bring you as many different size options as possible. That way you can decide on what hand, what finger. What hand, what finger. Because to be honest with you, right, depending on the hand and the finger, both of these fingers, you would expect them to be the same size. My index fingers, they're not. I'm a lefty, so my left hand actually tends to be, a little bit more swollen, inflammation. It goes up and down. So yeah, this is incredible. So this one here is Shop 12. Shop 12. Shout out to Billy. Hi, Billy. Good to see you. Thank you so much for being a part of the family. So Shop 12 is the one that we're featuring now. Billy, I think you grabbed Shop 11. Congratulations to you. You did those, I think the hoops? Was it the hoops?
Yes, it was the hoops, yeah.
We don't have an applause button, but that is a good choice. Those Omegas are fabulous. So the really cool thing about interactive shopping here, especially during the live streams, is in the comments section, you're going to put the number that's associated with the piece. So it starts at Shop 1. We're right now on Shop 12. And I think we're going all the way up to Shop 19. 19. So I have a few more items to get to. I'm going to get to them as quickly as possible because I am going to have to wrap up the show here at the top of the hour. So the two-tone finish is the Trilogy. This is the Regal Trilogy. $269.99 is the set price, but remember, when you shop with us, you get the live 25% discount. Why am I saying live 25% discount? Live 25 is what you're going to put in the coupon section. So use it or lose it. It's there for you. $40 and some change is the payment plan option, which is crazy. I mean, you can literally get the ring home for $40 and some change and have it in your possession, wear it, and then make payments. That's right. Hey, Steve. You better believe it. Since 07, I've been here. Long time, darling. Long time. Since I was a little gal. No, hey, look, I'm still young, okay? I'm still young. All right, so $269.99 minus the 25%. We're talking $202.50 for the Trilogy, the Regal one. This one here. Because remember, we're going to have two-tone finishes. One that's a little more elongated. The Trilogy has the 3 settings. And at $202, we're going to divide that by 5 because you have a 5 payment plan. Please use it. It's there for you. Why spend all the money up front? Why not get a few other pieces? So $40.50 and free shipping and handling. That's another thing that I haven't mentioned in a few seconds. Free shipping and handling. Anytime people are tuning into these live streams, I want to make sure you guys understand what's at your fingertips. All the items that we are listing, you get a 25% discount on top of. All the items that we are listing, you get free shipping and handling. And then you also have that 5-month payment plan available to you. So there's no interest, there's no, nothing extra, no credit check, which is incredible. I love that. I can't stand running my credit. Got to keep that score tip top. Some of us, goes up and down. You can have the best activity possible, but if you use your credit card for the month, it goes pew, and then you pay it off pew. You know how it is. It's like this. So we don't have to worry about that. We're going to go ahead and take care of you. That $269 goes down to $202. With the $202, divide that by 5. That's where you get the $40 per month payment plan. I'm moving. If there's any questions about the Regal Trilogy, let me know. Did we talk about how many gemstones were in there? We said 2 carats, but let's open that up real quick. We talked about, so 35 of those gemstones are anywhere between 1.5 millimeter to 2.5 millimeter. I wanted to make sure you were aware of that, okay? All right, we're moving. Next, oh my gosh. Right now the studio smells like a restaurant. The food. This is what they do. They pump the air with all this good food smell. You know how that goes. Right now, I am starving. The only thing I had the chance to actually eat was nothing today. I'm like, wait a minute. I had a coffee because I can't get this party started without it. But good night. I haven't eaten anything. Pretty soon you're going to see me on set like that. All right, so coming up next. Oh, you better believe I'm going to get my grub on in just a little bit. So $269.99 minus the 25%. So this one also $202.50. Now this one, I like personally. The trilogy is good looking. Don't get me wrong, but this one pops. Look at the size of those blue sapphires. Look at the two-tone finish here. This one comes in sizes 6 through 10. And, you know, the focus is right on that superstar setting. That's almost an inch from top to bottom. Not quite, but close to it. And even the width on the ring is going to be just under, I'd say about 3/4 of an inch if I measure from here to here. 3/4 of an inch. Isn't that pretty? And literally, you can wear it on any finger. See, for me, I always put it on the index because the cocktail designs, the larger styles, they just, for me personally, I like them better, either on the middle finger or the index finger. But it's up to you. I mean, it's a preference. So yeah, so you have, oh my gosh, look at underneath too. You got all this detail. So $269.99. Sometimes I wish that I'm like pushing on the screen so that it can stop being blurry. I go all the way in and then I kind of blur it out. Okay, coming out. Now keep in mind the bracelet we did at the start of the show, this bracelet is on sale. The bracelet I think was listed at $369, it's $254. So if you're interested in the bracelet, make sure you lock in on that bracelet. It's still available while supplies last. We have it in a 6.5 inch, 7 1/4, and an 8 inch. Free shipping. Boom, boom, boom. Free shipping. So this one here, just like the last one, is $202.50. We're going to divide that by 5. It is a 5-month payment plan. That's going to put you at $40.50. We're on a roll, less than $50 payments on these pieces that are big, bold, beautiful. Let's talk about the gemstones real quick. This is called the gold, what is it? Glided Dynasty. Or, you saw me on what is it called? Gilded. Got it. Gilded Dynasty. Okay, I like that. I like that we name our pieces that way when you're introducing people, because they're going to be like, oh my gosh, let me see this ring. And you're going to be like, oh, this is my Gilded Dynasty. Right? Give them the names. They're going to be like, this is impressive. Where are you shopping? Shop LC. Tell them Shop LC. All right. We are on the move. And by the way, shout out to DJ. He's sacrificing right now so that my hair can stay in place. He's got his sweater on. It feels like the winter time. And DJ, let me see something. You know how happy I am right now? So my AC unit has been out. And they have to find a part. So we have literally, don't even get me started. So I'm in here like, oh, love it. I blow dried my hair and I left out the house so fast because I have curly hair, so it activates as soon as I get a little heat, humidity. But being that we don't have an AC unit going right now, woo! And I'm like, you gotta find a part. You guys better get it together. No, but gotta do what we gotta do. All right, so coming up next, the pendant. Now, is this a bundle deal with anything, or this is as is? That's a good price too. $269.99. Biggest carat weight we've done in a cluster, 3.25 carats. Ooh, and it's only $269? Ooh, with the 25%. $202.50 again. We're on a roll with the $202.50. Any bundle?
Yes.
There's the bundle? Ooh. Well, that's interesting. It's bundled up with a ring. Is that ring out here? I don't think so. Is it the one we just did?
Yeah, it's the one we just did, yeah.
Oh, so the one we just did. So although you don't have the two-tone finish, you're right. That does pair up. So you've got the matching piece to go with it. Me gusta. Me gusta, me gusta. All right, so the ring is $269. The pendant is $260. Oh my gosh. Okay, so 202, what was it? 202.50 for the ring? 202.50 for the pendant? So equals, hold on now. 202 405. What? $405 for 2 exclusive sapphire pieces? Ay, ay, ay. Wow. Okay. Move this out of the way. Look at this. Look at the size of that. Now that, my friends, is good looking. Oh my goodness. So you have the perfect, it comes with the chain, so you don't have to figure out what you're going to wear with it. It's already there. Done deal. Lobster claw clasp, 20-inch. Hey now. Now this one is a bundle deal. What does that mean? That means each piece you're able to discount 25%. When you put it in the shopping cart, you get an extra discount, 10%. So each one is 202, 202.50, I think, 202.50. So you put those 2 in, you're at 405, plus you get the 10% discount. So let's see where it puts you at. Minus 10%. 365. Are you kidding? So listen to this. $365 for both of these pieces. You can't even get one of these pieces for $365, and you know it. $365 for both of these pieces. How do you get that discount? When you're checking out, you hit Live 25, put it in the coupon section. I look crazy. And then once you do that, ladies and gentlemen, you'll have the chance to, the bundle deal activates 10%, additional 10%. So 25%, 25%, additional 10% since it's a bundle deal. You're saving all over the place. It takes you down to $365 for both of these pieces. Amazing. Any questions, let me know. Shoot me a quick text message or an email. 13. That was 14. All right, so we have a band style design. We have the men's piece, the two-tone, and the chevron. So I'm going to do the band style design, this one here. We have the men's piece. That's a nice ring. That's a nice ring. And then you have your 2 pieces here. Yellow gold over sterling. These are the only ones that are all yellow gold over sterling. And then I have the chevron ring that I've had on. Unfortunately, it doesn't fit my thumb the way I want it to, but I like to wear this design on my thumb because of the shape of the ring. That's just me. It's going to be up to you, you know, obviously, what you do with this, but gosh, you can wear that on any finger. And in some cases, the ladies like to wear this as a midi ring, you know, where it comes down about a quarter of the way. That's good. That is good. All right, so with that said, let's bring out the cluster band. This is our Imperial Radiance ring. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, Imperial Radiance ring features a really nice kind of millgraining. Ooh, that's good looking. Does it go with the sapphire bracelet? Everything does. Everything goes with the sapphire bracelet. So $339.99 is your price on this one. Minus the 25%, that puts us at $254.99. Your price today out the door, $254.99. This is going to be shop 15. Isn't that stunning? Now, you have the 5-month payment plan, so if you're interested in breaking up the payments, $50.99 will round up, 51 bucks. Okay, $51 for that. Gosh, that's beautiful. I mean, you want to talk about designer. Woo! So let's get it measured and then let's talk about gemstones. I'm a big fan of the way they put the white zircons. The band itself is going to sit at about 3/4 of an inch. 3/4 of an inch, the band. But you get a lot of gemstones. A lot of gemstones. So 49 Kanchanaburi Blue Sapphires, 2.32 carats. 49 of them in the setting. And you see the way they kind of have that kind of checkered pattern? They're anywhere between 1.5 millimeter all the way up to 2.5 millimeter. 84 white zircons, 1.68 carats. So you're winning. You have 4 carats of blue sapphire and white zircon. Most of the carat weight is coming from the blue sapphire. That's going to be 2.32 carats. And then the white zircon, you have about a carat and a third, 1.32. Okay? So yeah, 3/4 of an inch, nice and thick, heavy designs. And ladies and gentlemen, I mean, speaks for itself. I'm not too sure if you guys are able to see this. I know sometimes with the banner, you can't quite see, but these rings, you can always bring them up on our live streaming tab on our website. I always recommend, if you haven't had a chance to try this yet, all of our live streaming shows are on our website. You can watch them on the website. Go to shoplc.com and then hit the live streaming tab. One of the reasons why I recommend that you do that during the show is because you have access and a list of all the items before I even bring them out. Okay, you'll see them here, but in a lot of cases, if you're not on the website, I don't necessarily know that we list it on Facebook or Instagram or TikTok or even YouTube. I wonder, does YouTube have everything listed?
No.
No? Okay, so the website is the only place that you can go where you see the list of items, and then you can kind of click on each one and navigate through them. Yeah, it's a recommendation. Whether or not you take advantage of it is going to be up to you. So yeah, 49 of the gemstones again are sapphire, 2.32 carats. You have different size sapphires throughout, anywhere between 1.5 to 2.5 millimeter. 84 white zircon crisscross throughout. And then you have 1.68 carats in the zircon. So that gives you a whopping total 4 carats. 4 carats in that beauty. And that's going to cost you $50.99. I always round up, $51. Out the door, though, it's $254.99 instead of $339.99, which is what it's listed at on our website. All right, next. I think we've got the men's piece. Finally! Father's Day is on the horizon. Next month, we celebrate our dads. We should always be celebrating them with something special. Don't just buy them a pair of boxers, some socks, or a tie. Get daddy something a little more special than that. This one is $329.99. $329.99. And we're talking the discount, 25% off. So with the discount, let's see where we fall for daddy. Or your brother or your son, minus 25%. $247.50. Whoa! That's a big deal. Look at the size of the sapphires. So the sizes we have left, because the 9 and the 11 are sold out, 10, 12, 13, 14. 1.4 carats. This is the 5 Elements of Nature men's ring. Nice little raise in this setting. Top and bottom. Dad gets diamonds. You better believe it. We're not going to cut corners. Dad should have diamonds, which is exactly what we put in this one. All right. So let me break down the blue sapphires here so you have a chance to know exactly what to expect, how big they are. Millimeter size is what I'm going to give you, and then, of course, carat weight between the sapphires. You have 5 of them. They are 4 by 3 millimeter. And your carat weight is 1.1 carats in the blue sapphire. In addition to those blue sapphires, though, you have the Paraiba tourmalines, and you also have diamonds, which is huge. Paraiba tourmalines are some of the most expensive, if not the most expensive gemstone in the world right now. They call it the Blue Lagoon tourmaline. Okay? And it has this captivating kind of like the color of the Caribbean water. That's going to be on the top and bottom along with diamonds. So you have 8 points of 8 points of Paraiba tourmaline, and then let me give you some diamond carat weight. The diamond's 10 points. Oh, no, I'm mistaken. You have almost 1/4 of a carat of diamonds here. Wow, look at the price cut. So 22 points of diamonds, 10 diamonds in total. Wow. So you have almost 1/4 of a carat of diamonds. You have the 8 points of Paraiba tourmaline. And then we have your Kanchanaburi Blue Sapphire from Thailand. You're winning. 1.4 carats here for Papa, or for your brother, or for your son. From top to bottom, you have about 1/3 of an inch. That's definitely over 1/4 of an inch wide. That's nicely done. So 1.4 carats total weight. Not only do you have the Kanchanaburi Blue Sapphire, you have the Paraiba tourmaline and the diamonds. It's a double whammy. Nice gram weight here too. You're going to have a minimum, I'd say about 3.5, 4 grams, if not more, depending on the size. I'm sorry, I'm mistaken. We're talking 4.5 grams. $247.50 on the men's piece. Let me know. If there are any questions about that one, please make sure you let me know. That way I can answer those questions for you. We are definitely hooking you up. All right, so we're down to the wire here. We have a suite, and we've got the chevron style design, and that'll be it. We will be wrapping up the live stream. Live streams are short and sweet. You know, nowadays attention spans are like, not yours, but you know, just people in general. And people want things right now, fast. Let's go, let's go. So, this is beautiful. Wow. This is going to be the opulent prism ring. The opulent prism ring. It has that gorgeous elongated rectangular shape. You have $229.99 as your price, but that's before the discount. Oh, I got some good news right now. $172.50. $172.50 is your final low price with the 25% discount, because that's what's happening. Anytime you join us during a live stream, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, you get a 25% discount, you get free shipping and handling, you have a 5-month payment plan, or depending on the item, sometimes 4, sometimes 3, and then you have a 30-day money-back guarantee. So, I mean, you just win, win, win. So this one, let's break it down. Let's talk to you about what you have here in the setting. Sizes 6 through 10 are what's available. Now, this is a mega bundle deal. And the reason why I say mega bundle deal is because it's not just a bundle deal with the earrings. You also have a pendant that we don't have on set available to you. If you bundle 3, you get an extra 15% off the already discounted items. Let me explain, because I know some of you are like, girl, what are you talking about? So when you shop with us, as I mentioned just a few seconds ago, the ring is 25% off. We have a matching pair of earrings. Whatever that price is, we're going to take 25% off. We also have a pendant with chain. That's not on set, but you can check it out on our website as you're kind of, looking through. If you do a bundle with 2 items, you get 10% off the bundle, along with the 25-25 discount. If you do a bundle with 3 items in it, 25% off, 25% off, the pendant with chain, 25% off, then you get an extra 15% off the total. So the more you spend, the more you save. These are going to be the really cute earrings that coordinate. Let me walk you through the product description, and believe it or not, you're going to spend less than $590 on all 3 pieces. It's crazy. This is what we do here at Shop LC. This is our specialty. So let's begin. 4x3 millimeter. You have different size Kanchanaburi Blue Sapphires, right? You have 4x3 millimeter. In the center, 15 of them. So you have 3 rows of 5. 3 rows of 5. Now, just in the center portion, you have 3.54 carats. 3.54 carats in the middle. There's more. On the side, you see the Kanchanaburi Blue Sapphires there, 3 of them. 6 of those are 2.75 millimeter. Those are going to be 68 points. It's a big one too. The only one that we've done right at an inch, if I measure the bottom, you're at about, well, definitely you're half an inch. So one by half. So 1 inch by half an inch. Total weight here, and this is 18K Vermeil yellow over sterling. Vermeil is going to be the minimum of 4 microns plus 120 layers. It gets a bit technical, but the bottom line is you have a lot of 18K yellow gold, 75% pure gold over top of the silver. Okay, that Vermeil process, it tends to last you a lot longer than just a regular overlay process. So we try to do as much Vermeil here as possible so that your pieces outlast you. Now, in addition to the sapphire, you also have white zircon. Dun, 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 dun. Yes, white zircon. So the white zircon, we'll give you that information. That, my friends, is 58 points. 58 points of white zircon. Here's the earring. Earrings are going to be coming up next. So you pair these up together, you get an extra 10%. If you go ahead and snag the matching pendant that's on our website, you're going to get an extra 15%. Okay? Good night. Come on here. Stay. So when you bundle 2, you get 25% off each piece. 25%, 25%. In this case, you're going to be paying, it's $229.99, but with the 25%, you're down to $172.50. $172.50 for the ring. You snag the earrings. What's the price on the earrings next to the bundle deal? We could just go to the bundle.
Right.
Or not. We can loan them. Doesn't matter.
$239.
So the earrings are going to be $239.99 minus the 25. So $214.99 for the earrings. $214.99 for the earrings. And I mean, good night. Those are beautiful, aren't they? So the ring is going to be shop 17. The earrings shop 18. And then our last piece, which is the chevron style ring, that'll be shop 19. These are lever backs. They face forward. And both of these items, all these items are 5-star rated. So if you want to check out some of the reviews, you can always go to our website. We've got quite a few reviews that people leave. So you can get, some insight from other people. Obviously, you got to kind of be the judge yourself. You have a 30-day money-back guarantee. But again, 6.2 carats, that's the reason why the price is a little bit higher. You have double trouble, right? I mean, you have a lot more carat weight here. 6.2 carats versus the ring, that's 4.8 carats. So 4.8 carats here, 6.2 carats here. So your price point is slightly higher in the earrings, but not by much. $214.99. Now keep in mind again the bundle, the more you spend, the more you save. How you remember the bundle? When you shop during the live stream, 25% off each item. Free shipping and handling, 30-day money-back guarantee. If I share with you that there's a bundle available, usually we have those bundle pieces on set. I have the one piece here, which are the earrings, but there's also a pendant available. So I wanted to make you aware of that just in case you wanted to buy a little more and save even more. When you bundle 3 items, on top of the 25% off each individual item, when you put them in the cart or our personal shopper team checks you out, you get an extra discount on top of that final price, okay? So when you bundle 2, you get an extra 10% off. When you bundle 3, you get an extra 15. So just an FYI on that. This one does have a matching pendant. Unfortunately, I don't have it on set, but we might be able to put a little picture up here.
Yeah, put up.
We'll put a picture up. Let's do that. Now, can we show the little details, though? I want to break this down for you. So with the lever backs, you get nice length, right? Framing the face. The gemstones, they face forward. 18 of those gems are sapphires. So you have 4.55 carats in the sapphires. 2 1/4 carat in each ear. And that's just the larger portion. Just this right here. right here. This right here. So 2 1/4 carat here, 2 1/4 carat on the other one. I don't have the other one on. And then you have a row of sapphire up here. Let me bring them in. You have 3 of them, okay, and that's going to be 33 points in each ear, 66 points total weight. You see? So this is where I'm talking about 33 points, and that's in each ear, so 66 total. And then the main portion is going to be where you have the 2 what was it that we said? This one here? So 2.25 carats in the center there. Now, in addition to that, you have the white zircon. Let me show you how to lever back. Boot, articulation. You can put in your piercing, bring it back up, line it up. You're done. You're good to go. And these have white zircon. 6.2 carats, 3.1 in each ear. Your price out the door. After the discount, they're listed at $239.99 with the 25%. We're at $179.99, people. $179.99. Oh, that's awesome. I had to do that again. I'm like, what? These ears are $179. So yeah, with the discount, they're $179.99. All right, we're winding down. The last item of the show. Here's the pendant, though. Here is your pendant. Wanted to make sure you saw that. Remember, we were talking about the bundle deal. There's a 3-time bundle deal. Now, whether or not you decide to get 1 out of 3, 2 out of 3, or 3 out of 3 is up to you. But when you get 2 out of 3, you get an extra 10% off. If you get 3 out of 3, you get an extra 15%. And that does not negate the 25% you get initially on each piece. No, no, no. You get all of that, all of it, all the discounts. Bundle. Get crazy. That way you have an opportunity to rock an entire sapphire set and just be dripped and drizzled and save tons of money. All right, so our final ring in the DeJoy collection is called the Tiara Majesty. The Tiara Majesty. The Queen or the Princess. And this one is, it's one of my favorite styles of rings. The chevron is so lovely. The way that it falls, the way that it sits, I'm always going to the thumb first. There's something really special about that point on the thumb. Some of you wear the midi rings. It depends on the size that you get. You know, obviously this one's a little large on me, but if you wear midi rings that come down about 1/4 of the way, that would work nicely. But remember the size, right? We have sizes 6 through 10. So if a midi ring works in those sizes, perfect. If not, it's okay. You've got the chevron style pointing out, or you can wear the chevron style in. Not going to matter. Both ways are beautiful. This one is a 1 carat, and it has a little bit of a 2-tone finish. With 2-tone, I love, the added detail in a 2-tone, especially when we do it, because you've got a lot of filigree work. Filigree, again, the swirl, that detail, that design, it's added. And this one is 1 perfect carat, so we're at $179.99 plus the 25%. Ooh, $134.50. $134.50, and that's with the 25% discount. You get, or you have the option of 5-month payment plan, no interest. So that's $26.98. We'll round up $27. Now, how do you use that? Because I know a lot of you are wanting to use that payment plan. All you have to do is choose the budget payment option when you're checking out. Don't forget to use the Live 25 coupon. Okay, there's a coupon section. If you need help with it, you can always contact our personal shopper team. I'm going to put their information up in just a second. Let me give you the breakdown, and then I'll walk you through the personal shopper number, all that good stuff, and we'll wrap it up. So this one here, 11 gemstones that are blue sapphire, full carat. Each one of those blue sapphires is a 2.5 millimeter. And remember, this bracelet I've been rocking goes with everything. Hopefully you have a chance to get it because it's on sale from like $369 to $250. Check that out. But this features the 2.5 millimeter chevron style detail with the 2-tone finish. It has, it is made out of 925 sterling silver. You've got the rhodium over top of the silver and the 18K vermeil process in that yellow gold. Layers and layers and layers of gold over top of silver. And 18K, that is. So yeah, $27 per month. And I mean, it's a done deal. There's so many different options that you have to choose from. I would suggest you taking advantage of at least one of our blue sapphire pieces, especially since we mark them down for the live stream and we give you the additional discount. Let me connect you with our personal shopper team so you can have that number as I close out the live stream show. And hopefully you'll have a chance to give them a call if you have any questions, if you're having any issues with checking out, whatever. They're there to assist. And I want to make sure you get, full assistance. I don't want you to be leaving the live stream like, dang, I didn't have a chance to get in, or, the code didn't work. Please make sure you are chatting with them so that you have a chance to take advantage. Discounts are deep, darlings. Discounts are deep. And so, by the way, my name is Jessica Maldonado. I hope you have a chance to join me on social media. My Instagram handle is Jessica. What is my handle? What? I think it's Jessica.Maldonado L. I think that's what it is. Anyways, you can find me on social media. I'd love to connect with you. Also, I host the live stream shows on Tuesdays for now, from 2 to 4 Central Time. We have one more that's going to be happening at 6 to 8 today. And you can always catch me regularly on the TV show side. I host on Sundays, Mondays, and Wednesdays from 4 to 6, 8 to 11 p.m. Central Time. So I'm your night gal. And hopefully you have a chance to tune into those shows because we have a blast. Trust me, the TV shows are good times. Speaking of good times, it has been such a pleasure serving you. Again, as we mentioned, here is the number to our personal shopper team. Let's see if we can move this up. Maybe you're missing it. Boom. 888-835-2237. Yeah, I appreciate the interaction. I hope that you've had a chance to get something special for yourself. Enjoy the rest of your day. Be safe. Take care. God bless. Mwah! Until the next time. Take care.